So, I want to welcome everybody to Spoiler Free, presented to you by The Geek Haven.
The Geeks.
It is I, Geeky, the geek that Gotham deserves. I have my fellow crew, my fellow geeks, who I love so much. I want to announce I'm taking over this episode, so this is great.
God.
This is awesome. So everybody, please put your seatbelts on. Let's have a good time. To my left, I have my beautiful geeky wife.
Oh, it's me. Want me to do myself? Okay, I'm Crystal, like the champagne, aka Dirty C, aka you can just call me Crystal. That's just who I am, Crystal. Good job, Kai.
That is my geeky son just running through the room. All right. Next to my geeky wife, I have my geeky brother-in-law.
Hey.
What's your name?
And next to my geeky brother-in-law.
That's it? That's all you saying?
I had a brain freeze.
What is my name? What is my own name?
Look at this. This show already is as chaotic as the Suicide Squad. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations.
We did it.
But when my geeky friend get his life together,
Yeah.
I am Miss O.
Oh!
There we go.
Okay.
All right, you're okay.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes. All right. So everybody knows that the Suicide Squad, the Suicide 1.5, I guess is what we're gonna call it, has just been released.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really good. I enjoyed it myself. Let's get some thoughts. Anybody had a fair
I
character?
have a question. Why is it 1.5 but not 2?
Because it's not a sequel.
It's not?
No,
Technically, in a way, it's not really the sequel.
it's
Why
not.
isn't it a sequel?
Because you got Suicide Squad, and this is the Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
It's more
Because
so,
the title isn't
Because
Suicide Squad 2?
because the has been
So-
added.
so
That
in a way,
makes a lot of
Yes.
in a way, it's not start. It's kind of starting a new franchise, but it's not. So it's not a direct sequel.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So enjoy it.
It's
Again.
kind of. This is
Again.
what it should have been.
Again, so like I said before, like you said, this doesn't make any sense and it's chaotic. That's what we're going with the show.
Okay, we're going with
All right.
chaos.
So,
We're choosing chaos.
Yes. So back to what I was saying. Your favorite character in the Suicide Squad. Go.
Okay, my favorite character in the Suicide Squad in either movie or just this new one?
Both movies. We'll do both.
Okay. In this movie, I'm going to have to go with King Shark. I think that's probably like the atypical answer, but like,
King Shark is a shark.
yeah, he's a shark, man. My man be talking. You can barely understand what's going on. Stallone did great.
Yeah.
Stallone should do more voice acting because it was great.
Yes. He did awesome. He did great. All right, we're wrong. What you got?
My favorite character is Captain Boomerang.
Okay.
I like Captain Boomerang.
He made it both movies.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
so he did a movie, so it's like, and I just always like boomerangs and stuff like that. So, yeah.
What you got for me?
My favorite character, hands down, will always be Harley Quinn. I love that she's so crazy.
Yeah.
We rewatched the first one, and I don't know what was like the acting like between this one, the Harley Quinn movie, and then the first movie. She's just kind of like, what's it called, the Flanders thing, like you get more and more and more
yeah.
like to the far left of the character.
Yeah.
Watch the first one, then Harley Quinn, then this one. You go, oh, she's like turning it up. Each one, she's getting more and more Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah. I like her because she always finds like organization in the chaos. It's good. She's good. I don't know how she does it. Like,
She's a doctor, man.
yeah,
It's a doctor,
freaking
man.
nice. So my favorite character isn't even in. He's only in the movie for like a few seconds. I don't know why I like this character so much. I am a huge Calendar Man.
Oh yeah.
I freaking love Calendar Man. I don't know why I like Calendar Man. Maybe because his I guess his power or his story makes absolutely no sense.
What
to me.
is his power? I just saw like he had words on his forehead.
No, so those are the months all on his forehead tattooed.
Okay.
So-
and what does that do?
No, just all his crimes are like supposed to be surrounded by like days or
Oh,
holidays.
okay.
Yes. So that's it. That's it. It's
That's his whole
it's plain and simple. It's cut and
He
dry.
can tell you what day of the week it was
Yes.
in 1963.
Yes, exactly. So he can tell you, like I know he's in the Harley Quinn show, and he says how long Harley's been in jail when the Joker was supposed to break her out overnight, but she's been there for like 2 years. So it's great. It's great. All right. So did you find one better than the other?
I personally enjoyed the first one more, but I say that because I'm a real big Will Smith fan, and he like carried that movie on his back, like to me. So like he did great. We just rewatched, and I was like, yeah, Will still did it. But I did enjoy the second one. I like the first one better.
Okay.
I enjoyed the second one a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I liked the first one, where a lot of people didn't like the first one. I liked the first one.
And the soundtrack was real dope on the first one.
Yeah, the soundtrack was really good. Like I said, I'm a Will Smith fan and everything. And I liked the second one. I thought Idris Elba did pretty good, and then with all the surrounding cast and everything, I enjoyed the second one a little bit more.
I like them both. I definitely think Will Smith carried the first one. And Harley.
She did.
But I would say, in my view, I would say that for me, the second one was better because they introduced characters I never heard of.
And that's what I really enjoy about the Suicide Squad. It's like there's all these B-list, C-list, D-list characters that you see that be like walking around Gotham as like stuff going down.
Random goons.
Exactly. like you can see Captain Boomerang doing something, then you see like Polka Dot Man and like Star Labs fooling around. You know, it's just
like after watching Suicide Squad, I'm looking like I got a respect for polka dots. Wow.
Oh yeah.
We can do all that.
Yeah.
Still
like when I realized
was dope.
What I realized that I enjoyed about both films is the comic book aspect coming to the screen. Like that's the stuff I like. Like I like how when they did like how the words were in the scene.
Yeah, like it was like chapter. Each chapter changed, and he like kind of
it was like Dirty Little Secrets was one of the chapters, and it was a button on the elevator.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. Overall, I think I like the dark feel of DC, so I guess I gotta go with the first one. Like all that, like The Watchmen and all those dark films, those are the ones I like a little more than this one was a little brighter, a little colorful.
It was definitely,
Especially, and John Cena ain't gonna go too dark. So.
I mean, I disagree. He went very dark.
He was disrespectful.
Yeah. He's Captain America meets the Punisher.
Like
that's all he is.
He was disrespectful.
And we could barely see him the whole time.
Yes.
He was doing all these things and we didn't even see him doing it.
All in the name of peace. Exactly. Where?
All right. So let me ask this question. Now, if you were in the Suicide Squad, what position do you think you would fill in?
Oh gosh.
So don't you know how Harley sometimes is not Harley, maybe Harley, but like there's always like a character that's like making sure everybody's like together. It's probably me. Like, hey, we all walking this way. Don't walk that way. Come over here. Come here, Boomerang.
Yeah.
Come here.
You'll be the corraler. You'll corral everybody.
Because one, if you get too far away, they're gonna blow your head off. I'll probably be reminding everybody that all the time.
Yeah.
All these rebel souls, like, hey, come here. Walla's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Get your ass over here. Didn't I tell you Walla's gonna kill you? And while you walking your monkey ass on the way, now your head is blown up.
I can see that.
I'll be the mother hen.
I got you.
That'd be my name, Mother Hen.
Ah man, see, I can see myself. I would probably be like Flag. I can see me being more like Flag meets Boomerang because I gotta have my beer.
You gotta have your jokes,
and I gotta have my jokes like Flag. So that would be me. I want to be on the mission, but I want to have fun to be on the mission.
I think I'd be more like Captain Boomerang. Just laid back, crack some jokes, do whatever I want to do. Then, like I said, I'm the one that's running off first into the battle, throwing the boomerangs and shit as you're trying to
catching
the situation. I'm already running out there, guns blazing and shit. Like
we were coming up with a plan, and now he's dead.
Plans out the window. I'm going out. I know I can take these. It's 10 of us and 100 of them. I'm gonna take them out. I got you.
I don't want to give the spoiler, but like when he threw the boomerang when they first got to the beach, I was like, "Oh my
god!" I'll probably be the one making little snide comments in the sideline,
smart ass,
and then running behind her like, "Yeah, I'm co-signing with her. She's whatever she do, I'm following."
The smart ass, yes, that would be it.
Like, at least if I die, I'm gonna die in Flair with Harley.
Okay, so all right, so I know a lot of people had issues with the first one. Did you feel like you had any issues with this second go around?
As someone I heard of the Suicide Squad, like we watched animated things together. Like you were getting me prepped for the first movie.
Yes,
always. That's what he does. He gets me prepped for these movies. So I didn't have many complaints about the first one because I only knew but so much. Like I wasn't a hardcore fan. Like
True.
I knew Harley Quinn. I think I knew Deadshot.
You didn't. You knew Deadshot.
And that was like it. Like I didn't know a lot of the characters. I knew Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
But like it was like a lot of people who had complaints and issues were fans and knew a lot about the characters. I didn't. So I didn't mind it being poppy. I loved the music, even though the music was real like whatever it was. People was complaining about the movie. I love those things about the. So I didn't have those complaints. And then with the second one, it was a lack of those things. It was a brighter. It was brighter in one sense, but in another sense, it lacked the. Like how the music made things campy. Campy is the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
It didn't have those campy things, but I'm not complaining about either one.
Okay.
Like I don't have any issues with either one.
I don't got no real big issue. The first one, it was a lot of that realism, and I don't really like too much realism. Like, I'm trying to escape from realism.
Yeah.
I want my fantasy world.
Yeah.
But in the way the second one kind of had that comic book flair to it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like.
Yeah.
It's not too much wrong with either one of them, in my opinion.
I would have to agree. Like, at the end of the day, I didn't know who Suicide Squad was, but it was like I just wasn't in depth with with them, like other characters.
Yeah.
Like I know my Harley, but that's because that was the sidekick of the Joker,
Yeah.
who don't know who Harley is.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, new characters. I'm like, yeah, I heard of you, but I'm like, I don't really know you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I didn't have a problem with it. I enjoyed it. And then compared to other DC movies,
Yeah.
And
It
that's,
probably
with
was like the best.
and that's the thing with Suicide Squad. Now, honestly, they can run it like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
But they can have 10 damn movies.
And
and I would watch
different
every
shows.
Because
single
there's
one.
gonna be different characters.
Yes.
And, like you still might have you'll still have Amanda
Harley,
Waller. You probably
yeah.
still have Harley.
Yeah.
People like Bloodsport.
But they will show
people
other
that survived
characters.
in the last one would pop up or whatever. But you'll still meet new characters. Where the first one you had these people, the second one you had
These sets
Yeah.
of
this
people.
set of people. So
It's a lot like
It's
a,
always
like,
gonna be
a,
somebody
like a
new.
super villain version of Heroes of Tomorrow,
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like you could go on for 10 seasons with different characters
Yeah.
all the way through.
Because somebody's gonna die somewhere.
Yes.
Like, okay, we got to replace this person.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
They call it work with both of these movies.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Like somebody like the first Suicide Squad when like at the beginning of the mission,
Oh yeah.
half of them niggas caught their work.
You know what this movie made me realize is that she says in the movie that Waller says every character is picked for their own unique abilities. You realize a lot of these guys got the same unique abilities.
Yeah.
That's
And
literally
they walk
what
behind each other.
Idris
Yeah.
Harris said. Like he
Yeah.
was like, "Yo, we literally do the same thing. Y'all
Why
don't
do we
need
need both of us?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of these guys do the same thing, and what I'm also enjoying, I like seeing these big name characters, even if they're in the scene for like a few minutes. It's good to see all these different people come in and play these characters.
Play
They
Yeah.
definitely doubled up on the characters in this
Yeah.
movie. Like you had like a one set, then you had a whole nother set of characters.
Because like I like seeing Peter.
And
on
it's funny
screen.
because they never show that one set of characters in the trailer. You're like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
where did y'all come from?
Yeah, I like
I
seeing
actually
Peter.
Oh,
for a minute thought I was watching the wrong movie.
I feel like the trailer showed both sets, which is why
I don't remember.
the trailer showed like all the characters, and then when the movie starts, you go wait. Well, half an hour into the movie,
Yeah.
you go wait.
Yes. Like I said,
Not to
man.
spoil, no spoilers, but still, yeah.
Peter's a fan of the show. That's why I call him Peter. But I was happy, like I said, I was happy to see him, even if it was just for a few seconds, because like his character is like. His character, like, there could be so much more to the character, but he filled in that role of being the asshole jerk kind of douchey kind of guy. So he did his part, and then he was out, and I like that.
Come on, Pete Davidson.
Yeah. So
I love Pete Davidson. I was excited to see him.
yeah. I like to see him doing something other than what he normally does.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I like
He always plays it like Staten Island,
yeah.
jackass
Yes,
character.
every character he ever plays will always live on Staten Island.
Yeah.
and that's the other thing with Suicide Squad too. Kind of reminds me of like South Park.
Yeah.
Like Kenny was always down in every episode.
Yes.
So you know how movies they make. You know somewhere in the movie, no character is safe. Somebody's going to
Anybody
die.
can get their word.
Like if the interview you get new characters, just like, oh man, is he going to live or is they going to live or die? And you won't know till if
They
they die or
did,
not.
or they
So
lived
it's
to the
like,
end.
or they make it to the end. So
Okay.
it's like,
Okay, so I'm gonna make this my last question. Okay, so you saw the first one where they had Batman and the Joker kind of poke their heads in and out of the first one. So the story is that the second one, or this 1.5 one, was going to be the Suicide Squad versus a evil Superman. So my question is, do you think they should incorporate more of like the heroes versus the villain type
Yes.
aspect, or should they continue to just have them go on these save the world missions?
I think they should. Like, the Joker being in the first one, the Batman being in the first one, definitely world builds. And DC has a hard time building worlds. DC has a hard time building universe. So drop the Flash in there when he's against, somebody that's his usual, a villain. Don't not put him in there. Put him in there so that we can build the universe, and we'll know that these two things are connected.
I want to say, they're not necessarily put him in. I guess I like the idea of them having their own thing. Mm-hmm. Cause I can't remember if she said in the first one, or I might be mixing up with one of the cartoons when Amanda Waller was like, "We need you guys because the Justice League can't be everywhere." Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like like they kind of fall in that mortality thing too. Like they can't be if something that's happening in this state. They can't be over
can't
here.
Be everywhere all the time.
Yeah. So it's like this is going on. The Superman's already dealing with this. Mm-hmm. I can send you guys in.
Yeah,
at the
we're
same
sitting
time,
in Task Force X.
I'm not worried if you guys
die.
Or I can send you on this mission, and if it fails,
it's okay because I don't give a fuck about
nobody claims responsibility.
Yeah.
You're
a villain,
so
anyway.
It's just like
exactly
rogue villain.
There's no
when
reason
you mess up, I just
blow
your head off and just like I don't know why they was there.
Yeah.
What you think?
I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed seeing the Joker and Batman in the first one, along with the extended cut. You have like the Flash pokes his head in against Boomerang for a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I enjoyed those parts. I would have liked to see, that evil Superman concept because it builds off of.
They doing it in a video game.
The comic, in that movie.
But it builds off of the previous movie with Batman, all of them, and they were like about to, give Superman that business, and they were not.
They were not.
So it would be cool to see like another aspect or another look of how he becomes that evil Superman. Mm-hmm. So and then you have like the animated series where the character Starro takes over Superman, and he's like giving everybody the business and giving everybody the hands and bop 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 bop, and it's great. It's a really good episode.
Did he have like the face person?
No, it was on his chest.
On his chest. So he was able to hide it under his clothes and everything.
I would love for him to have a face parasites. I love face parasites. I don't know why. I'm a sci-fi guy. Face parasites are so funny to me.
All right,
it's a whole nigga on your face.
Yes. All right, let me get everybody's final comments about the movie. All right, go. Oh, you first.
Oh, me?
Yes.
I enjoyed it. It was funny. It was some fucked up moments. It made me upset about jellyfishes. And that's all I'm going to say about that. They did the jellyfishes wrong. It was fucked up. Made those niggas so damn cute. It gave me a Ratatouille feel if y'all watch Disney movies. Where I was like, I still don't fuck with you, but
Exactly.
So watch it.
Yes. And then
comment.
Face, man.
All right, what you got, baby? What you got?
My overarching ending feeling of the movie. I enjoyed it. Go watch it. In any way, you were saying the numbers weren't good for it. I wonder if they're incorporating like the streaming numbers versus just in theaters. If they were just doing it in theaters, it's not fair. It's still goddamn Delta variant out here. Yes. Give people a break. And I hope it doesn't discourage them from doing another movie.
Yeah. I hope not, because that's tending to happen.
They just like give up on these properties that are like I feel like DC's finally getting some momentum. Yeah. And it would be trash if they like give up on it because it's not doing what Marvel does. Yeah. DC isn't Marvel. No. It's not the same niche. It's not the same audience. Yes. You have to DC is definitely skewed to adults who like dark shit. Yes. So not even all adults apply. Yes. So they should definitely give this wave some love and let it live.
We need to find out what happened to the Weasel.
We need to find out what happened to the Weasel. Yes. We need to get John Cena's story. I believe they're making a TV show out of John Cena's story for HBO.
So they should at least have 1 or 2 episodes that incorporates the Weasel.
Yes.
Put him on the TV show.
With him having to go capture the Weasel. I don't know.
Figure it out.
I enjoyed it. I'm probably going to watch at least 4 more times. I like it.
Oh my goodness. I'll probably put it on when I go home.
It's not a bad film. I enjoyed it. I think James Gunn got to be more of himself in this film. So you can kind of feel it. And it seemed like being on set was probably really fun.
I'm sure they had a great time.
And I feel like that came across
I feel like they
should
have put the bloopers in.
Yeah.
Put it at the end.
I, however, am not a fan of rats, so
Bruh.
I could relate to the character.
We forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Child.
No,
that's why I didn't say nothing.
I mean, but oh my god. Okay.
That last 30 minutes, y'all, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, the whole thing. The entire movie.
No, that last 30 minutes really messed me up.
The entire movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the last 30 minutes.
No,
it was the entire movie for me.
No.
It's been the whole movie like, what in the world bullshit is
like,
this?
It's like, okay, it's a few of y'all.
Yes.
Nope, a few was too much.
Yes.
What in the Willard bullshit? I hated it.
All right. Does anybody have anything they want to promote?
Rome didn't say his final thoughts, did he?
I thought you did.
No, you did not.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, my final thoughts is, to me, it's a great movie. Some people will hate it. I love it because I love that fantasy comic book stuff, and it gave me my comic book escape from reality movie that I always want. So I enjoyed it. I liked it.
It works.
Alrighty.
All right, so do you guys have any plugs? But in the end, watch the movies on HBO Max or go to the theaters, get back out there. Let's keep the movie industry going because God bless. We need it. Jesus. Do you have any plugs y'all want to plug? Anything you want to
follow us on the Geeks Haven on Facebook
boom, boom, boom.
and on Instagram. That's the Geeks Haven. Just come and join us and join the conversation. And also, today is brought to you by whatever I want to drink. So, whatever you like to drink when you're listening to this, make sure you grab yourself a big, tall glass of whatever you like to drink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Follow me on Facebook or Instagram at Omelia Bennett. I am a personal chef, so if y'all looking for your catering or private dinners, hit me up.
Okay, so all the things, all the time, loud and wrong, whoop, whoop, whoop. Let me tell you, doop, 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 Geeks Haven, da, da, da. We need support. We need to get these numbers up. We're trying to get to a point where we can be monetized, which means we need a certain amount. Oh, who said do that?
That's the turn up.
Who said do that?
So when you know it's over, you gotta leave that in there. That's it. That's it. That's
all she wrote.
Wow.
It goes with everything. It fits the chaos of the show. It fits everything. It's awesome.
He said chaos.
Yes.
Suicide Squad. You never know when somebody's gonna die.
I'm gonna leave that in there.
Yes, that was awesome.
Sorry, people on there.
That was awesome.
Okay.
Who told you to do that? That was awesome.
You don't have to plug. Okay, bye.
Wait.
Bye.
Yeah.
Wait.
I had plugs. I didn't know. I had plugs.
Put your plugs now over.
It's all over. It's all over. Follow me on everything at geek_e. Follow my page on Instagram, wearted.bullock.com. I need money, so please help me out.
Get us monetized.
Exactly.
Woo. Follow our things.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Geek out.
The Geeks Haven Presents is a part of the Loud and Wrong Podcast Network. You can find us on all social media and wherever you find podcasts.